Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first three letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Cars on the Road. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1. You can just call me Richard.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. If you guys seen my cup anywhere, I might need it in a minute.
Is this one of those jokes?
Something like that.
Is this related to the
Wasn't
movie?
this a joke from the actual film and not from this?
I mean, I feel like he had to just choose some kind of joke because this had none of them.
This had zero jokes compared to the first movie, which had at least one.
Yeah, that was the joke from the original movie. Why was it funny?
Because it was good. It was probably one of the best jokes in all the history of Pixar.
What was the joke?
The joke was just Larry the Cable Guy, I think, forgetting that he was recording a movie and just talking.
Is this Larry the Cable Guy in this thing?
Yeah, yes, they have Larry the Cable Guy and Owen Wilson.
I can't believe that they got those two people for Cars on the Road.
Look, if you're gonna be surprised that they got anybody. Good one. He's winking.
I don't know why you're surprised. Disney always goes all out. Like I think I've talked so much about the Tangled animated series, what has Zachary Levi and Mandy Moore in it, reprising their roles.
Well, I mean, there'd be surprised there would be anybody. Maybe Owen Wilson would be the one to not come back because he's.
No, he didn't. What choice did he have? They put in fucking Loki.
That's
probably part of his contract.
Exactly.
We'll put you in Loki, but you have to do Cars on the Road.
Yeah. So
you're like, wow, okay.
I didn't hear any wows in this.
He didn't. He phoned it in so hard in this. He was the most tepid, uninterested Lightning McQueen I've heard in my life. I've seen all Cars movies, all three of them, and this is Owen's. He does not even perform. He just kind of showed up.
He was
so.
He's probably really disappointed from that movie that that direct to streaming movie that was out recently that he was like a superhero in.
What was that?
Sad about it. Exactly. What was that? We got we got action figures for it, and it's very funny because the Owen Wilson likeness on the figure is astonishingly good.
That's great.
It's so. I just want the figure because of the perfect Owen Wilson head sculpt. But I don't know what it's from. It's just from some movie that came out that was direct to streaming. It's him
even
and
know what platform even?
I don't know, Hulu or something. I don't know. It was him and what's his name? He was the dude who was in Ant-Man. The funny guy from Ant-Man. That's not Paul Rudd.
Zachary Levi?
There's more people in Ant-Man?
The guy who wasn't a superhero, but it was his buddy. What's his name?
I haven't seen Ant-Man in so long. I should probably watch Ant-Man again. It's good.
Hispanic actor. Oh my god, I can't remember.
Oh, the funny Hispanic guy. That's right. He's good.
He's very good. He's very funny, but I can't remember the actor's name though.
I can't believe I forgot about him. I feel like he just hasn't been used in the movies recently.
I think I've seen him in a couple of things. Wasn't he actually in that in the remake of that movie, that show that you loved with
Hawaii
the cops?
5-0?
Oh, Chips.
Chips, yeah. I think he was.
I didn't watch the Chips remake. So I
think he was Eric Estrada.
Eric Estrada.
Yeah,
that's great. I should watch that then. That sounds wonderful.
I'm sure. I think it was supposed to be terrible, but
so it's Chips. Are you kidding me? That's the point. It's not supposed to be good.
Do you remember when that was Craig's nickname?
Pena, that's his name.
Yeah, but do you remember when it was Craig's nickname?
Sure. Because he would eat all those chocolate chip cookies.
No, it's because of Bag of Chips. That's why we would call him Chips.
Whoever called me Chips?
Oh, That
No,
was your nickname
I
in
don't
middle
remember ever
school.
calling you Chips. I don't think I went to middle school with you.
No, I think that you
did
tried
go
to
to
get
middle
it to be
school
a
with me.
thing, but only I was the one who went along with it. So that's kind of how it happened.
See, obviously it didn't work out well because I don't even remember. I don't think
I
it
don't
ever
remember
happened.
either. Yeah.
Well, it was only like a day or two when we tried to call you Chips.
I think he's trying to gaslight us, Craig. I don't appreciate it.
No, I swear to God.
What is this word gaslight that I keep hearing everybody keeps saying?
You don't know about gaslighting? To convince someone that something is what happened when it's not the way it is. It comes from a play where
Didn't we have this conversation on this podcast?
Stop trying to gaslight us, Richard. We definitely did it.
No, maybe it was another thing that I had this conversation,
Yeah, I
which
think other people were talking about it too. Because I can't name names.
it came from a play because the man in the play tries to convince his wife that she's going mad.
Yeah,
she's going crazy.
Maybe we did talk about this on the podcast.
No, that just shows you how good Richard is at gaslighting people.
I mean, I can't say it would be the first time. Wait, what? I don't get it. Craig, your name was Chips for a day or two, I swear to God.
Put that one on the next T-shirt.
What?
Just
Your name was Chips. I swear to God.
I swear to God.
What a
My name's Craig Chips, and I don't know.
No, it's a T-shirt, like a regular T-shirt, but there's a little name tag in the corner that says, "Hello, my name is Chips."
I like it. Or we can just start selling stickers with that.
Because
No one's gonna buy
we need
stickers.
Disney Dunces merch big time. I think
No,
some people,
we need fans first.
I think people would buy it. I'm telling you. We got some solid fans who would love to buy their merch. And some solid fans who still are looking for the free merch that I owe them.
I have actually been looking at our podcast statistics, and we're actually going down.
Yeah, I'll
We've been
believe
trending downwards for the last 6 months.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
But I think that's all about to change with the
it's-
Spooktacular coming.
Well, yeah,
I
Spectacular
was
is a big hit always.
Well, we'll see how that does, and if it doesn't do well, I guess we're just gonna kick it. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
We're
no,
done.
you don't see how the Spooktacular goes. You can't tell by the Spooktacular, Craig. It's the only thing that anyone listens to.
Yeah, so we'll see how that does. If we keep going down,
So the Spooktacular goes well, and then you decide, it's time to sell merch to people who are no longer listening.
no, I'm not talking about the merch. I'm saying about quitting the podcast. Is what I'm saying. We're just
we're
stop doing
quitting the podcast?
Yeah,
we should have done. Okay, I'm okay with that.
If the
All right, everyone, welcome to the
Spooktacular doesn't
final
do
episode.
well, then maybe we do have a final episode.
What would be our final episode?
Oh, I already had the final episode planned. Don't worry about that.
Well, how many Halloween towns have we done?
2?
And how many?
3?
3?
Is it 3?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah. So is there a 4th?
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as we've done all the Halloween towns, we're good.
That's all anyone needs.
I was starting to think about it, and I think that after the Halloween towns, we can just start watching zombies.
Yeah.
The hell's zombies?
It's another Disney Channel original movie franchise.
Yeah, and it made a revival on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Must have been a big hit.
Maybe. But what surprises me...
It's the new generation's Halloween Town, for sure.
What surprises me, though, is the fact that they haven't talked about a new Halloween Town. Because, the 2 main people from it, they're still being talked about in the news.
Well, yeah, did they marry each other or something?
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah. So
who got married?
Marnie and
her
Was it the-
co-star some...
was it her
it the-
co-star?
No,
Was it Calabar's kid from
I think it was
Calabar's Revenge?
Yeah, I think that's exactly who it was.
Yeah. So, Disney's going to try to capitalize on that, I think,
Bring him
right?
back. Well,
the son of Calabar?
yeah, but does she probably ends up with somebody else? We don't know. We haven't seen the last one.
Junior?
Shit,
I think
we
Minkus.
haven't seen
Maybe
the
she ends
last
up with
one.
Minkus.
That's her... Okay, yes.
That's her brother.
Maybe she'll
They're
end up
like
with
witches
Minkus.
and shit. Who's crazy over
it's-
there?
I mean, are witches known for incest?
They are now. You got to keep it in the coven, bud.
Oh, shit, you're
Keep
right.
it in the coven. That's
Wait, is Minkus a warlock?
Yeah, technically.
that was the whole thing. Yeah.
He's a warlock, but he's not happy about it.
But did he actually use magic in those movies? I don't remember.
Did in one of them. He was forced to. He had to join hands with the family.
Yeah,
Which
that
one
scene in
was
Dragon
this?
Ball Super. Remember that?
I think it was Calabar's Revenge.
I don't
But it could have been the
remember.
first one. I feel like the first one, maybe. They had to join hands in the town square in order to use the thing to turn Calabar into a sandwich or something.
Maybe the second, because I don't remember them. Did they go to Halloween Town in the first Halloween Town?
Yes, they went. The first Halloween Town was almost exclusively in Halloween Town.
Okay.
Yeah, that Halloween Town 2 was a little Halloween Town, a little not. Halloween Town 3 was mostly Human World.
Okay.
Or as
I
the
think
kids call
that's
it,
why I'm getting
Halloween Town
confused.
High, which is confusing because though it's called Halloween Town High, they're in Human High School.
Oh yeah, because that was the
Yeah.
one where all the kids from Halloween Town go to Human High School.
Hey guys, can you tell who ends up actually talking about Halloween Town in all of the Halloween Town episodes?
You're just the one who talks about anything in any of the episodes, though.
That's fair.
Don't worry,
But
when we
especially
return to
the
Halloween Town.
Well, Rich is too busy putting out his fires, usually. So.
Okay, like 2 of them have been legit on the podcast. I swear to God.
The third one was just for funsies.
I'm pretty sure they were all real.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. That's the thing. But I think we're supposed to be here to talk about Cars, though. Wait, this one had a spooky episode, though, too.
Yeah, so we can't talk about. We'll skip that episode. We'll save that one for the spooktacular.
No, I think we got to talk about all of them.
We spent 10 minutes talking about Halloween Town and Cars. We can spend 10 minutes of Halloween Town talking about Cars, right? I think that's a fair trade-off.
So yeah.
That's fine.
Oh man. I don't even know where to start with this if we're actually going to talk about
probably
the shorts
the beginning, right?
Not really the first episode. We just go episode by episode. Not much happens anyway.
Why would
Yeah,
we
we
go
could do that.
episode by episode where we can just talk about them as a whole?
No, because we should go episode by episode. There's not much there.
Dinosaurs.
That's
Oh,
the
actually,
first
we got to
one.
talk about the overarching plot of the thing.
Yeah, I was going to
in
say that's how
which
you started.
Scooter has
Scooter.
to go to. Wait, what?
Fuck is
You're thinking
Scooter?
of, he's thinking of fucking
My
Borderlands
cousin,
for some
my cousin
reason.
Scooter.
That's my cousin Skeeter, Craig.
Wait, what's this man's called?
It's Mater, like toe Mater without the toe.
Okay, Mater.
You must
has to
have
go-
got to the end when they introduced his sister. You're just like, what the fuck is this?
No, I know exactly what's happening because Mater has to go to his sister's wedding. But the thing is, he's afraid of planes, so he's going to drive all the way down to wherever his sister lives. And Lightning McQueen, being his best
the
bud,
Deep
gets
South,
kicked out of the house.
Is what I would guess, considering where they live and how they live in their accent. I would say that is a family from the Deep South. You know the part.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
the part that made their money a very specific way.
Like the people from King of the Hill. Like those
Nope.
folks who have the mansion and the plantation.
Like Big Daddy from.
Like Big Daddy from Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, like the Dotrieves, right? You can make
Fontaine
that.
de la Dautreve.
Yeah. You have the people from Money who used to work on the plantations all day.
Yeah, they were the ones working on the plantation, Richard.
Yeah, like the managers. But anyway, so you have Mater and the other guy, the
Owen
Croc
Wilson?
Man. Yeah, Owen Wilson. The
Come
man-
on.
The Croc
Come
Man?
on. Come on.
Yeah, the Lightning McQueen Croc Man.
I was gonna say
That guy.
the Croc Man is Steve Irwin.
He doesn't know him as Lightning McQueen. He's the Croc Man. You know, the guy from the Lightning McQueen Crocs.
Yeah, exactly. The guy from the Lightning McQueen Crocs.
You know,
He's
the red
going
car.
down.
What's his name?
By the way, what did
the
you do
Croc
with the
Man.
money? You sold your Lightning McQueen
Yeah, I
Crocs.
sold
bought
it.
a
and I bought
keyboard.
a keyboard and I played it on the podcast. What the fuck?
Did you show it to everyone?
That we definitely did talk about on the podcast.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yes, I put the camera down. I moved the mic away. You guys are like, what is he doing? And then I just played a song.
Oh, okay.
And then I sold it because I got carpal tunnel
Oh, and then what'd you do with that money?
in my wallet.
Oh, okay. We gotta invest it, Craig. They have these things nowadays on the Super 7 website, which is socks from the movie Lightyear, and it's life-size, a life-size companion that you can take anywhere.
Yeah, that's more than the Crocs sold for.
Oh shit!
It's $400. Does it move and talk and do dancing and solve fuel riddles?
It comes with a mouse that's glow in the dark.
Okay. So it's probably not worth $400 is what I'm hearing.
I
Pretty
don't
sure a
think
real
so.
cat is cheaper than $400.
Is it?
A real cat is priceless, Craig.
Damn right.
Wait, how much is a cat if I wanted a real one?
If you wanted to adopt a cat, you might get an adoption fee of, say, $100.
Yeah, there's usually just like a...
Yeah.
Then how much do I have to pay to spay and neuter?
Well, if you're getting it from adoption place, there's a chance they have already done it for you.
Yeah, a lot of times they do.
Yeah. And it depends on the place. I think Mine by Me has specials on spaying and neutering, and it's only like $20. It's like nothing.
Because they want you to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that place also is you just bring them a wild when it's free. They'll just
Why?
do it. Because they don't want a bunch of cats running around.
But aren't there places in the world that actually like to do that?
There's like an island in Japan.
I don't think they like to have the cats there.
I think it's just what it is. Yeah.
No, like I think in New York City no, not New York, some other foreign country.
Disney employs cats in their parks.
Oh, is that what I'm thinking of?
That's probably what you're thinking of. Disney World, Disneyland.
Do they spay and neuter?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Huh.
I'm gonna say maybe. I don't know. All I know is they make them run around the park.
They make them?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They make them run around the park to hunt mice.
Oh, I thought you just said they make them, as in like they
make them like
they make them in house.
Well, yeah, they might. I mean, that means they don't spay and neuter all of them, at least.
Oh man. But anyway, the Lightning McQueen Crocs are going on or Lightning McQueen is going off with Mater to just...
You can just call him Lightning, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Like, there are a lot of syllables to this man's name, though.
Yeah, you should just go with Lightning.
Yeah. So, Lightning, he's getting kicked out of his house because his wife doesn't want him there anymore, and he has to go with Mater to go over to the wedding. Wait.
Close enough. I'm not going to argue that.
Didn't she want her alone time?
He's not married to Sally. They're just like an item.
Okay. Do they share the same garage?
I don't think so, no.
Is that what cars live in?
In this universe?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't know.
I mean, you see in one episode, one of them's living in they have like a legitimate, like, just haunted hotel that is just a regular hotel.
Yeah, that's what got me confused about things, because I started wondering, like, okay, do they have houses or do they just park themselves in a garage?
I think both is the answer.
Okay, like, is there anything before the hotel, like any type of building that we've seen in the Cars universe?
I'm gonna say yes. Cars 2 gets wild, man.
In a good way or a bad way?
It's wild way.
Is that the one where Mater's a spy?
Yeah. The Cars universe, the Cars movies go like this. There's the first one that's very grounded and like this touching, heartfelt story. And then the second one just goes off the freaking rails and you don't know what the hell's going on. Like, what is this universe anymore? And then the third one, they bring it back again for like this like heartfelt like sports story. Like I Remember the Titans-esque movie. And it's like, what happened in the middle there? Pixar, what was that?
So is 2 just bad and 3 is like a redemption?
I don't know if 2 is bad. To me, I know it's definitely 1, 3, and then 2, but I haven't seen 2 in a long time. I might feel different about it now. I didn't love 3, but I can understand why people would like 3.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So if there was houses that Cars lived in, it's gonna be in 2.
What about planes? Have you seen Planes?
I've not seen Planes. No. I don't even think Disney.
Planes in the Cars universe?
On Disney Plus, they don't acknowledge Planes. I don't think. I looked at the Cars collection to find this. I don't think Planes was on there. It looked like just a selection of the Mater shorts that came before this and the Cars movies.
Wait, but are there planes in the Cars universe?
You see them in an episode of the series.
Yeah.
Where did you guys watch this?
On Disney Plus. The same as anyone else who happened to watch this.
Huh, okay. I don't know.
I
I feel
forgot
like
that there are 2 Planes movies. Holy crap.
Yeah. And from what
Wow.
I'm told, they're not very good, so I didn't bother.
is this actually Pixar?
I think it's just Disney.
Okay.
It's not Pixar.
Okay. But anyway, so the 2 men, they're just gonna have this road trip to go over to the sister's wedding, and they just get into
but
wacky
it's important
adventures.
because Lightning is all like, man, I don't know if I want to go on this road trip with Mater.
Does he not like him?
And then his girlfriend goes, you should do it. And he's all like, yeah, you know what? Mater's a cool guy. I'm like, okay.
Does he not like him?
That's the thing. Like the first Cars movie, you've seen it. He's a little bit apprehensive towards Mater, but eventually they grow. A bond grows between them, and he finds a lifelong friendship. And then the second movie, they don't have them interact at all. And in this one, it's like we've already established there's good friends. It's like a very tepid attempt to try to shoe in a moral to this story, which you see at the end of the shorts. It's bad. This sucks. This thing was so bad.
You were excited for this originally.
I was more of a not like excited, but
He likes cars.
I like Cars. Yeah,
He had the Cars Crocs.
yeah.
Well, the thing is, Casca specifically called out this trailer, and it is rare that Casca ever calls out a trailer.
Did I not also? Did I also? What are you talking about? I also called out the Batman Cars trailer.
In the Discord?
Yes, you were there.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember the Batman they made for children that's exactly like Cars, but with the Batmobile and all the Batmobile, the Batwing, and the Robin cycle, and I don't even know, the Batgirl cycle. Craig, do these things have actual names? I know the Batwing exists.
Wait, what? What about the
The
Batwing?
Batmobile and the Batwing, and then not the Batwing, the Black Man, the Batwing, the ship.
Wait. What?
Yeah.
Wait, is the
asking-
Batmobile just interacting with other Bat vehicles, or is he interacting with a lot of different vehicles?
He's interacting with different Bat vehicles, the Bat family vehicles. That's why I'm just like, I don't know
Oh, wait, are you asking what
vehicles?
other Bat family vehicles there are?
what they're called, basically.
We
They
had
have
one.
names.
Was it the Bat Ski? Or something like that? And it was like a jet ski. But
I like the Bat Ski.
It was very funny because it was called like the Bat Ski or something. It was something even better than that.
Okay. It's hard to top Bat Ski.
So my question to you is, like, this movie, are there other vehicles that are sentient?
I'm gonna assume maybe
it
every
was the
vehicle is sentient.
Bat Ski boat. That's what it was. It was the Bat Ski boat.
The Bat Ski boat? Jesus.
Bat Ski boat.
Like, I've seen a part of the trailer, and they had the Joker.
Wait.
Maybe it was more of a clip.
Is it actually pronounced like that, the Bat Ski boat, or is it
I'd imagine.
Bat Ski boat?
Oh, do you?
No, it's Bat Ski boat.
Bat Ski boat.
It's all one word?
It's all one word.
The all-terrain Bat Ski boat.
Bat Ski boat.
Okay, because
There's no way that
I know.
make an
If it
appearance.
was 2 words, they'd be like, all right, well, it's the Bat Ski boat. But it is 1 word, so it is the Bat Ski boat.
Bat Ski boat.
Okay, there
That's
we go.
good.
All
All
terrain, guys. Oh. But
Here, how about this one?
I was thinking, does it go into space? It probably goes into space.
I've seen this one too. The Bat missile.
Okay.
wait, that's a vehicle?
That's a vehicle. Yeah, it's got wheels.
I thought that he would maybe be like firing bat missiles.
No, he's fired Bat missiles, but this is the Bat missile. It's different.
I don't get it.
The Bat missile might fire Bat missiles, but I don't think so. I think this is more like a land speed racer, but we don't get to those until episode 3.
Batman's this is not the only one with crazy vehicles though.
I've seen that in that weird
Wait, what are we
Batman
looking at?
animated series. The one with the Joker had dreadlocks. I've seen him with the Joker train.
And Joker
Joker.
has a train?
Yeah.
My favorite thing is from the Donkey video where Donkey goes through the top 10 Jokers, and this is on there. I have
It's
that
like a
book.
Joker.
I have that issue because of that. Because it was in the top 10 Jokers.
It's fair.
Okay. But anyway, so with these shorts, like, are we really gonna go through each and every one of them and we're just gonna say like, oh, they go to the Cretaceous Gardens and
they go to the Cretaceous Garden and they decided. So this is weird because their idea of putting a road trip between Mater and Lightning McQueen is just start parodying movies because they don't know what else to do.
Wait, what did they parody here?
Well, for this one was, I know it's a very specific thing because it was all done in like stop motion when Mater would have his segments where he was dreaming about car dinosaurs. And I know that's a thing. Like I remember seeing a black and white film that was dinosaurs in stop motion. And I'm sure they were referencing that. I just don't know what the hell it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then the second episode, which was the spooky one, was it was just The Shining. They were just doing The
It was
Shining.
straight up The Shining. Like
it was
I never,
literally.
having never seen The Shining, you just all the main scenes from The Shining, from it being parodied 100 times over the years.
Why is that the case though? Like, why are they parodying something like this when kids don't know what The Shining is?
It's just a haunted house then to them, but then to the parents who are also watching it, they're like, "Oh, it's The Shining."
It's mainly for the parents, but also I'm pretty sure like Pixar specifically has always had this weird connection to The Shining because I know they use that carpet style in the hotel in like Toy Story and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, and I think something about like the room number was like this, like their actual like office room number was the same as a number used in The Shining, and they use that like as the car and stuff. I don't know. There's a bunch of weird crap having to do with Pixar and The Shining. They've always had like a thing. That's always been like their bag.
Like, is it a spooky thing or is it just like, hey, this is a thing they're doing?
I think they just like The Shining.
Oh, okay.
And that's fair. It's good.
Because like here I thought that there was a deeper meaning to it and that Pixar's the devil. I like to think that there's some kind of conspiracy.
I mean, Disney as a whole is the devil.
Yeah, but I want it to be spooky. I want to hide under my blanket because I'm scared of Disney.
Then be scared of Disney. I know they like to sneak in the devil horns randomly in their older movies.
Really?
Yeah, they would have characters that just kind of do that. And you can't see me. I'm doing the devil horns with my hands.
No, you're doing the Spider-Man.
No, this is the Spider-Man.
Oh,
This is the devil.
Oh, so it's like the inverse Spider-Man.
Yeah, and you would have like the fairy godmother does it like this. And there's like crap like that everywhere. I don't know why.
Huh. Okay. Yeah,
because maybe because they're the devil.
I guess that's the only thing that I really kind of wanted to know because like I was just really confused about like why they're putting in all of these haunted things and like do the parents really enjoy seeing these parodies of The Shining?
I don't know. I thought it was funny. I like the part where it goes to the elevator and it goes floor 1, 2, 3, 4 antifreeze and then the things opens and this flood of antifreeze comes out and Lightning McQueen goes, "That's a lot of antifreeze."
I really liked when he had to turn around in the hallway.
That was good too.
That was like the only thing that made me laugh a little bit because it was just like, of course he'd have to fucking he's a car.
Yeah, and for those obviously he's doing like he has to do like a 12-point turn. Because he's in a small hallway. Yeah. And he's trying to run. It's good. It's a lot of this was not worth watching, but that was enjoyable. Like a good 5 seconds of, this makes sense. How else would he turn around?
Yeah, and I feel like all of the next episodes after this, or at least like the next 3, that's when I was just like, I started tuning out. That's where it kind of goes downhill more.
The next episode is great. This is the land speed racer episode where they end up in the desert. It's called Salt Fever. And Mater's all like, "Dang, Lightning, you're so good at doing the racing stuff. I wish for once that I can go as a fast man." And then he finds this guy who hooks him up with like turbo boosters. And then Mater goes so fast he fucking dies. He literally dies.
Was this a parody of something?
No, not to my knowledge. I think it's just they wanted to kill Mater. And he dies, and then he meets the angel of death. She's all like, "Wow, you really went out that way, huh? I didn't really see that coming." And Mater looks back at his mangled corpse and he goes, "Nah, this seems about right." It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And then of course he outsmarts the angel of death because he's Mater. And he makes it back.
He just went into the car.
No, he outsmarted her. He tries to like play games with her to get her, him to get his body back, his soul back to his body. And one of the games he decides because he does things like, "All right, guess what number I'm thinking of," and like a bunch of dumbass shit like that to really drop her guard. He goes, all right, close your eyes. And how many wheels am I holding up? And when she closes his eyes, then he makes a break for it to go inside his body.
Oh, so that's how he outsmarted her. I thought, like, he got one over. Like, okay, like I'm gonna bamboozle you real quick.
You understand getting one over
mind.
means he outsmarting someone, and it's exactly we're saying the same thing, Richard.
Yeah, but no, it's a little different because what he's doing is he is taking advantage of this person instead. Like, I thought, like, this was going to be an agreement.
Sorry, getting one over someone is not taking advantage of them? What are you saying?
Craig, can you believe what he's doing to me? He's gaslighting me on a podcast that we do together.
You can go back 5 seconds and see that you're saying the same thing I just said.
Craig?
You're saying the same thing he just said.
Craig's busy looking at Batman comics. He's just saying the same thing that you just said.
Because it's the same thing that you just said.
Yes.
Can we just say that we're all repeating each other for no good reason?
You're repeating me, and I'm going to say that.
Craig was too.
Yeah, but he wasn't trying to pretend like he was saying something different.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Okay.
All that matters is Mater died and then cheated to death.
Okay.
So that was not the best episode, but it was funny in that sense.
I mean, the next two, there's no way you can, like, defend the next two.
No, the next one was called The Legend, and it was all about Bigfoot. And I'm just thinking, what do they know what feet is in this universe? What experience do they have with feet?
It's a good question.
But then I'm pretty sure there is a monster truck called Bigfoot, so I'll let it slide.
And this monster truck is Bigfoot in this short.
Yeah, and I think that's why I let it slide. I'm like, oh, they made it a monster truck because it's both a monster, quote unquote, but also there's the Bigfoot, the monster truck. So this works.
Yeah, but this car is just like in the woods because she didn't want to be part of civilization anymore. And these people are trying to hunt her.
Specifically, she didn't want to kill people anymore.
But why didn't she just say like, hey guys, just leave me alone?
This was a parody of Rambo, is what you're missing.
It is?
Yeah.
I've never seen Rambo, so I can't. You should see
Rambo. It's good. Yeah, Rambo is a story about a guy who did a good job killing people, but now he doesn't want to kill anymore, so he goes live in the woods.
But then what happens to Rambo?
He gets dragged out of it by people hunting him down. He goes killing again.
Why are people hunting him down?
Because he's a weird monster man in the woods.
Do they think he's Bigfoot?
I mean, I'm still not convinced Sylvester Stallone isn't Bigfoot.
I mean, I don't think anyone could confuse him, but I don't know the plot of the movie.
Have you have any experience with Sylvester Stallone?
All I know is that he says things very slurred.
Much like a Bigfoot.
Craig, do your Sylvester Stallone. I know you're dying to.
Hey, Adrian.
Wait, no, he said do your Stallone, not your Bigfoot.
Oh, sorry. Adrian.
See? That's a good Stallone.
No, you.
Yeah, do me. Do me now.
Rich, you're an idiot.
I was hoping he was going to say, hey, Adrian. You ruined it, Craig.
That's okay.
Craig, go into this hole.
I don't do that. You do that to yourself.
Craig, he tries to help you.
I do nothing but nice to this guy.
I'm the one trying to trip you. He tries to let you get out of the hole, but you somehow dig yourself further.
See, what happens was Craig is tripping. Like in these mid-trip, I put my hand out to grab him, and he sees that as me pushing him, and he just starts yelling at me. It's like, no, it's not what's happening, Craig.
Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess, like, through this one, we're introduced to Ivy, the monster truck, and she becomes a recurring character on this series now.
She becomes their new best friend. He's going to join them on their road trip.
Yeah, but that's
until we get to the next episode.
Yeah. Like, the next episode, like, I guess Lightning McQueen has this fear of clowns. Is this a thing?
Not that I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ivy just joins the circus and leaves them.
Yeah. That's the episode. They find a circus. Ivy joins it. They go, okay, bye.
But she keeps coming back later in the series.
She comes
once
out
in a
one
while.
more time, right? That was.
I
thought they were gonna have her like it would have been smarter to have her maybe in a couple more episodes and then make her leave. But like,
no, yeah, they literally introduced this new character. Hey, new best friend. All right, bye.
yeah,
This is really dumb.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know.
No, there's nothing to know. This is a weird thing we watched.
Yeah. Like, I guess I was trying to think of, like, what goes into creating a monster truck car. Because I imagine there aren't many monster trucks in the Cars universe, right?
they're murderers.
Are they?
Yeah, but they do it for entertainment, so it's okay.
Well,
like-
I was mainly thinking about, like, the reuse of the Cars assets, in which, like, you have these other cars. Like, I imagine that some of them are just recolors and with different eyes, right? Or no? Is every car unique?
Every car is unique, bud.
Shit, I guess I
Yeah.
just don't know enough about cars.
Clearly not.
Like, maybe some are elongated or
You guys ever
stretched
see
a
what
little
like
wider.
Hot Wheels does when they just like recolor the Batmobile and resell it like that? That shit's weird.
Every toy company does that with everything.
I know, but it's weird that they do it like the licensed vehicles. Like, hey, you can get this green Batmobile. I'm like, okay, why would I want that?
I mean, the Funko's the worst of doing that.
well, I'm not gonna even acknowledge
because they're
them.
going to be like, "Hey, get this green Batman."
yeah,
You know?
that's so they act like it's a special thing. I
Pink
think Hot Wheels
Batman.
just does it.
Blue Batman.
At least
This
Hot
silver
Wheels,
Conan
though-
O'Brien, very rare. Get it now.
the blue Batman. It's for autism awareness, or the pink one is breast cancer.
Is that really what they're doing?
They do that, yeah.
That sounds like them. Ah, it sucks.
Like, at least with Hot Wheels, like, you're paying just $1 per car. Like,
Not
maybe
even.
I guess the
True.
Not
licensed
even.
vehicles
They're
are
like what?
$3.
Aren't they like 89 cents or something like that? Or unless they went up, maybe they're $1 now.
I mean,
Inflation's killing everyone
I'd pay
these days.
89 cents for a pink Batmobile if I saw one.
I think I might too.
I don't think I would buy a brown one though. I've seen that, like a red, rusty brown Batmobile. I'm like, who's this for? Come on. This
I
ain't
don't
it.
know. Maybe it looks good to some people who are colorblind. And then, like, when they eventually go on clearance because none of the regular people want it, then they get their Batmobiles for like 68 cents instead of 80 something cents. You know?
I don't think if you're buying Hot Wheels, you're a regular person.
What do you mean?
You're either a child and you don't care what color it is, or you have a brain thing where you need all the colored Batmobiles.
For a second I thought you were gonna say, like, you know, maybe they're the type of people who buy a blue Batman Funko Pop.
No, I mean, I'm sure they can have a brain thing too.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, with this one, well, okay. I wish that we didn't get on a tangent because the next episode of Cars on the Road is my favorite episode
It's a
of
good
Cars
one.
on the Road. The truck episode,
yeah.
the musical.
Yeah, it's really good. This one's like genuinely solid.
Rich loves a good musical.
I mean, when you're just singing about being a truck.
I knew Craig wasn't going to like this one because I'm like, some of these cars sound like maybe they are, as Craig likes to call them, urban. And whenever you get urban music, Craig just he clocks out. All of
it had a
Hamilton,
sick
he's just like,
beat.
I don't think so. And as soon as that first car started singing, I'm like, that's voiced by a black man. I know what Craig's going to feel about this.
I didn't mind this song.
Uh-huh.
You say that now, but boy, you should have
Soon
seen
as-
the look on your face.
As soon as we turn the recording off, he's just like, I can't believe you guys like that jungle noise. I can't wait.
Wouldn't be the first time I heard that coming from his mouth.
It would be the first time you heard that come from my mouth.
I don't know. Like, I remember that being a complaint about Hamilton, right?
And Sister Act 2.
Mm-hmm.
I never said anything about Sister Act.
Pretty sure there was some mention of like irredeemables. I think either you or Richard called
You are pushing me in the hole. I didn't
preaching.
do anything.
Well, what do you mean?
I did nothing.
It might have been, I will say this: saying they were irredeemable sounds more like a Richard thing now that after I've said it. But
I mean, I think that I may have said that about Whoopi Goldberg in the beginning of Sister Act because I didn't think that.
Goldberg. It was the people who came into the church.
No, I thought it was Whoopi Goldberg being irredeemable because she was just like some Vegas lady just working the strip, flipping the cards, telling you, "Hey, dude, call my number." And
she was a lounge singer. What are you talking about? She was a showgirl.
Yeah, showgirl. That's what they do in Vegas.
They don't flip the cards and work the strip, bud.
What are they
sing
doing
on
then?
Stage.
Hold on. What happened in Sister Act?
In Sister Act, Whoopi Goldberg was a showgirl who had ties with the mafia.
Wait, stop using that term.
Whoopi Goldberg?
No, showgirl. I think. Tell me exactly what a showgirl does, and give me another name for a showgirl.
A lounge singer.
Give me another name for a lounge singer.
Performer of music.
In a lounge.
Voicing.
Okay.
They sing on a stage. What are you talking about?
Like, I thought that showgirl and Lady of the Night were synonymous.
No, they are not synonymous, bud.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's continue.
What makes that a showgirl?
Because they're putting on a show.
Prostitutes
wink,
are not putting on a show. They're just having sex with you. What do you think sex is, Richard?
They have tricks, and they're putting on shows.
Oh, you're getting confused with magicians now. Okay, I understand. Also very popular in Vegas. Yes, they do turn tricks, as they say.
I thought
we'll refer to that as prestidigitation, just for your benefit. How about that?
I used to do that in D&D. That's a magic spell. I think. I don't know. You're getting me confused with all these terms, though.
Look, Vegas is a confusing place, all right? It's a city that never sleeps for a reason.
Okay, whatever.
Rich, when I come visit, we'll drive to Vegas. We'll see it for ourselves.
There you go. Where can we pick up a couple of showgirls?
Yeah. I don't think I want to have my showgirl experience be with Craig. Oh,
I can't wait for Disney to own that.
He just doesn't want to have an experience with me. That's the problem. we know that.
Kosk, would you have an experience with Craig?
I'll have an experience with Craig. Sure, I have an experience with Craig every week.
Okay. I don't know. The thing is, I feel like we're using a lot of terms and that these terms can have double meanings.
Showgirl has a single meaning, and it's not what you think it is. I don't know where you got the idea that it was that. I
watched the movie. That's how I knew. Yeah, what?
I don't think you've seen Showgirls.
Wait, what's Showgirl?
A showgirl.
Uh-huh.
Is a female dancer or performer in a stage entertainment show intended to showcase the performer's physical attributes, typically by way of revealing clothing, toplessness, or nudity.
Uh-huh. Is that the Urban Dictionary version? Because we need the Urban Dictionary version.
I don't think that's the Urban Dictionary version.
Craig, what's the Urban Dictionary version? Because that's the one that I am going to take to heart. Because I come from the streets, Craig.
Because they're not all topless.
Yeah, no, it doesn't necessarily mean
Urban
Traditionally,
Dictionary?
Las Vegas showgirls are classically trained dancers with skills in ballet and jazz dance.
Is this Urban Dictionary?
This is Wikipedia.
Why aren't you Urban Dictionarying me? We're not going to Wikipedia. Wikipedia is just too formal. This is like if your mom asked you what a showgirl is. I want the Urban Dictionary version as if like I'm new to Vegas, I'm walking the strip, and I say to Johnny over there on the street, what's a showgirl? I want Johnny to tell me what a showgirl is, not like the librarian from the library.
He'll probably just take you into one of the many casinos and show you what a showgirl is.
No, he won't. He's gonna.
I don't think he's gonna sit there and explain it to you. And you'll probably go, "Yeah, it's a girl who puts on a show. It's It's in the name.
Johnny, what's the definition? Are you not looking at Urban Dictionary?
I don't see it on Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me because it's not slang. It's it's a term.
Okay.
For a
Showgirls,
job.
Urban Dictionary. They're probably the most unintentionally funny movie. Okay, hold on. This one's talking about
they're talking about showgirls. Let's go.
A stripper that dances in a peep booth or strips behind a glass partition in exchange for tokens.
Okay.
Give her those Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
I feel like that's referring to like one of those machines because you put a quarter into it and then you look through it. The little peep shows,
Like the fortune teller?
kind of like the fortune teller, but instead of getting your future, she takes off her clothes.
Showgirls, the act of spending a lot of money on a movie and seeing it tank in the box office.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Showgirl, a girl that puts on a show.
yeah. So, are you
Hold on,
satisfied yet, Richard?
No, Craig has to
friend,
go to
Ashton,
page
do you
number
know
2.
what a showgirl is? Me, a girl that puts on a show.
Craig, go to page 2. Because I think page 2 is where we're going to get real.
I don't think you can go to page 2 of fucking anything and use that as your evidence.
Showgirls shoved down the stairs. The act of putting an overconfident, immature, and obnoxious amateur in their place.
Is that what you're looking for?
Maybe I don't want the page 2 definition.
All right. Let's go back to
Showgirl
just talking
herpes?
about anything else. Oh my God, Craig, please. Please. We spent 30 minutes explaining to him. I'm not even explaining to him. We explained it to him in the first 5 seconds. He didn't accept that. He wanted to like shoehorn his, I don't know, ridiculous thought into what a showgirl was and prove that he was right by, I don't know. He does this a lot and it's not, just move on.
I just didn't know that it would take this long for my Urban Dictionary definition to get approved. So I'm sorry.
Oh, so he was cheating, is what,
Wow.
is what I'm hearing.
You don't know that.
You just admitted to it.
It was approved?
What?
Was it approved?
Because
Because
no.
if that was approved, okay, good. Because then I cannot even take Urban Dictionary as kind of a reliable source of any information.
Well, we're still waiting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, if they approve it, no one use Urban Dictionary for anything other than looking up what WAP means. And if it is approved, I mean, it isn't approved, you should probably still not use it for anything other than looking up what the WAP means.
I mean,
I
but
think
it's
that's
useful, like, to learn the street terms. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, for like WAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, where are we going? Oh. Okay, so we had the great truck musical that Craig hated because of reasons.
Yeah.
But then the next one, we finally see the big return of Ivy, the big monster truck that they made specifically for this series to highlight.
So yeah, this one's called B Movie, and Lightning and Mater just kind of stumble across the set of a B movie, and they're like, "Wow, are you Lightning McQueen? You should be in this movie because you're a celebrity, and that's what we do with these movies. We get celebrities."
And Jerry Seinfeld was there.
Was
that
he?
Yeah.
Was he in one of the cars getting coffee?
He was
maybe
the
a
bee.
friend of his. Oh, he's doing like a bit.
The B movie.
Yeah,
I was doing a bit.
he's doing a bit.
And then
Okay.
what?
I'm done.
We don't talk about those movies here, Greg.
I mean, you never know.
We
Like-
know we leave that to the dummies.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that one of those?
Yeah, it's DreamWorks, bud.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Anyway, what are we
You guys
doing?
know this. I feel like this podcast exists because of the B movie. Now that I think about it,
What do you mean?
because we made a deal with someone to like we had to sit down and watch. No, that was Boss Baby, wasn't it? Why did we watch the B movie?
I don't know.
What the hell? How did? Because I remember taking extensive notes on the B movie. That's why you started taking extensive notes on every movie we watched. I assume.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I do remember something about us watching the B movie because I watched the B movie.
Yeah, I know you did, bud. I was there.
Yeah, and we were also supposed to watch Boss Baby at some point, but we never. I watched Boss Baby.
I watched Boss Baby because we're supposed to do a thing, an analysis with someone for their YouTubes.
Oh, and we were also supposed to watch Pee-wee's Big Adventure too.
Well, we never got to that point because we never did the Boss Baby analysis.
I would love to do a podcast in which we just talk about Boss Baby and the Boss Baby franchise on Netflix.
That we'll leave that to the dummies.
Do you think that that man, the dude from 30 Rock,
John Lithgow?
No, the boss man,
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. Do you think he's actually doing the Boss Baby Netflix show?
Probably.
You think that they suckered him in like they did Owen Wilson?
Has he been doing anything since he killed that person?
Whoa.
Accidentally, but
He doesn't like to bring that up.
No, I'm curious. Has he done anything?
Well, no, if I killed someone, I also wouldn't want people bringing it up.
Yeah. It's a horrible situation.
Yeah.
And
but also like why did that situation even happen? Why did you need live rounds to begin with at any point?
No, they never need them.
But they always have them. It's not like this is the first time this has ever happened.
Dude from The Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that happen?
I don't know. They just decide they need live rounds on stage in these guns for some reason.
Like, it wouldn't surprise me if it's like, okay, we need a realistic gun, and then someone says, I have one at home.
You get a real gun. This is Hollywood. They spend millions of fucking dollars just to make, I don't know, a cat look like it has actual hair. You can buy a gun and never, ever put ammo in it. If you really wanted a realistic gun, you can just go buy a gun. Go to Walmart.
But what if the last person to use it left the ammo in?
No, I think it was.
No, you don't understand. You buy a gun.
A new one?
Yes, at the Walmart. You go down the Walmart and you buy a gun.
What if someone already loaded it and returned it?
Why? Do you know that's not how it works at Walmart? Alec Baldwin walks into a Walmart. They're not going to sell him a used gun.
I don't know about that.
I know that. You don't sell Alec Baldwin a used gun.
I mean, Walmart sells used magic cards, even
not
though the package is open.
They don't.
You think Alec Baldwin is going into Walmart buying his own guns?
I guarantee he's going to from now on. Yes, absolutely.
I don't know.
What don't you know?
I don't know the whole situation.
You accidentally kill a man because of your ignorance. What do? You do the same thing you always did. Go, I don't know, didn't know it was loaded. Or you go and you fix it. You go buy a gun.
Why would I buy a gun if I already killed someone? I did the job I wanted to do.
No, you didn't want to do it. It's just what happened. But you need another scene where you need a gun.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And you want to make extra sure it's not going to shoot anyone.
Yeah.
So you go to the Walmart and you pick up the gun yourself.
Yeah, but how do I know that it's actually new and wasn't returned?
Okay, this is what you do. You buy the gun, you make sure the safety's off, you stick it right down your throat and you pull the trigger.
No, that sounds even worse.
How else would you do it, Richard?
I don't know. Maybe I
you're Alec freaking Baldwin and they're not going to sell you a used gun at the Walmart. What is wrong with you?
I still feel like it could happen.
Then you tell the teenage boy at the counter to take the safety off, shove it down his throat, and pull the trigger. You won't buy it until you do it. He's going to listen to you because you're Alec freaking Baldwin.
I think that maybe he just has too much power. Or at least in this made-up scenario, he has too much power.
He doesn't have much power anymore. He killed a man.
I thought it was a woman.
It was a woman.
Oh, he killed a woman.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, enough about Alec Baldwin because he's not in this.
He might have been.
Okay. Actually, you know what? We have something important to talk about because I want to go to the next episode of this thing, which is the second to last, and it's like the Mad Max kind of dealy.
Yeah, that was great.
No, I don't even understand what happened in it.
You just said it's the Mad Max thing.
It was Mad Max.
That's what they did.
That was kind of the wild thing about this, because that was all the trailer showed. 90% of that trailer was the Mad Max stuff, because that was the only good thing about this. And I was just like, I mean, they went Grounded crazy than Grounded again. If they just made Cars 4 and they had Mater like trigger an apocalypse somehow, he backed into a button that caused the nuke to go off and then the world was destroyed. There was nothing but water and very low on gasoline. They could have pulled off a Mad Max movie in the Cars universe. That would have been wonderful. And we got a taste of that in this, and it looks great, but the story was just like nothing at all.
Because, well, I guess I missed the end of this because at least my understanding, they just kept wanting to get away from these people that like brought them into their society.
It makes sense. They were, they kind of stole them and then tried to force them to fight in the Thunder Cone. And then the survivor would have to join them in battle against their enemies.
But what were the enemies?
The enemies were the other group of cars in the wasteland.
And how'd they leave? How was this resolved?
How was this resolved? They just became friends.
Both opposing sides?
Yeah.
How?
You don't see that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it really was phoned in. It was like they had all this, it looked good, it looked great. They had freaking cars hanging from like suspended things, banging on drums and flamethrowers and everything. It was great. It was wonderful. It looked awesome. And then it was just like, all right, they're going to battle. Lightning and Mater go away and they get a sippy cup and they drink some oil. And then the rest of them show up like hand in hand friends. And like, okay. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay.
And for all I know, maybe that's what happens in Mad Max. I've not seen any of them. I played the game. That was great.
Oh, I didn't see or play any of the Mad Max.
I heard the newer one was pretty good, right? Fury Road with
Fury
Tom
Road?
Hardy.
Does he wear a mask?
That Fortnite character, Tom Hardy.
I know the one.
How old is Mad Max? Like the entire franchise?
Old as dirt.
Like 80s or older than 80s? Because I know nothing about this.
If not 80s, then older than 80s, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Man. But anyway, last episode of this thing, we all put a nice little bow on the series in which Mater finally makes it to the wedding of his sister. And I guess one thing we never brought up is that Mater doesn't like his sister, or he's been very apprehensive about going to this thing in the first place.
Correct.
But like everyone like ends up happy together because like there's a family psychiatrist there who helps them see that they all love each other and that they shouldn't be weird about it.
Yeah, I have to apologize for this because you even asked me, like, you said, does this take place after Cars 3? And I'm like, there's nothing in the trailer that shows me that this is anything at all like in that same universe as Cars 3. And then that car shows up, and she is like the main focus of Cars 3.
Really?
The family psychiatrist?
I had never seen that character before. So.
Yeah, she is she is the main character of Cars 3.
So is this before or after Cars 3?
This is after Cars 3.
Okay, so they already knew her?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is she there?
Her brother is marrying Mater's sister.
Oh, yes. Okay. I think I understand things now.
And Mater's sister's name is, of course, Mato, like tomato without the toe.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Is there anything else we had to say about this?
Just me apologizing, because really, if you watch Cars 3, you look at this and you're like, there's no way this takes place after Cars 3. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
I guess my problem with this is that I was expecting, like, a Baymax, but in Cars form. And this is nowhere near as good as the Baymax series.
Just phoning it in really hard.
Yeah.
Everyone involved is phoning it in. Like, I don't think Larry the Cable Guy said a joke.
Yeah, and like with Baymax, like there was a lot to be said about the characters that it focused on. A lot didn't have to be said, and like
everyone put out a wonderful performance. It was cute. It was charming. You could masturbate to it. This, I don't find any car attractive so much.
Did you find any car attractive in the first one?
Yeah, the twins. Are you kidding me? Let's go.
You know what the best part is? Is that like you can tell Craig has clearly checked out. He's looking at his other monitor. But when you said that, when you said you don't find any car attractive, you see Craig still looking at his other monitor, but shaking his head no.
Listening.
He goes, no, because he knows what's coming up. It's the most attractive car in the Cars universe. And it's the twins. You literally see their headlights.
Hold on, I have to see
You
this.
do see the headlights.
I don't know who the twins are. What the fuck
The two
is
cars
this?
that are like all the whole
The
movie.
twins.
They're just like, we love you, Lightning McQueen. Ah, look at our headlights. And then
Although it's very fleeting. They're very much groupies because as soon as someone else was number one, they switch teams to him.
exactly, yeah.
And then someone else. It's good. They're good characters.
Yeah, I did not even know who these people were, but I go to Google and I clearly see now.
Yeah, the twins. They didn't have them show up at any point.
Nope.
Too busy reintroducing Ivy for the third time.
So I don't know. Do you guys have any other thoughts, Craig? Anything you wanted to say that hasn't been said yet?
It was all right. Been said, I think so. Yeah.
I think All Right's pushing it.
It was, yeah. I mean, I watched it while I was playing WoW, and
Wow.
You pulled a Richard.
I did pull a Richard, but as I pulled a Richard, I did notice the plane. I did see the plane.
You did see the plane. You got that over him.
So, you know.
I watched this without distraction, and I feel like I've been cheated. Because here Craig is not even paying attention to our movie, and
So I feel
know.
every other time.
Yeah, that's every episode. What are you talking about?
I've been watching them.
If anything, it's weird that you decided to give your full attention to Cars on the Road.
I always give my full attention nowadays.
I know you were putting the blame on me because I was quote unquote excited. Like this is a very ironic excitement of, hey guys, look, they're making a series of Cars shorts. I never suggested that we should watch it.
Hold on, I'm gonna go into this Discord call.
Yeah,
Please
you
do
can
not remove any messages.
You think I'm gonna scroll up to like 5 months ago when they showed Cars on the Road trailer?
Yes,
Go for it.
because
We have time.
all you said was we've got a lot of cars to get through. Boys.
Yes.
Okay.
Again,
Whoa.
it was very tongue in cheek, but I don't think you picked up on that.
No, I didn't.
And then you put it up. I'm like, this is gonna be a hard watch, but whatever. I'm game.
I thought you were excited.
Not really, no. I was probably going to just watch the Mad Max episode because I thought that looked great, and I like the idea of them doing a Mad Max parody of in the Cars universe. But they even flubbed that. And actually getting to watch all of Cars on the Road, it was with having no expectations, I was still disappointed. As soon as Owen Wilson opened his mouth, I was like, wow, he really does not care. Even a little bit. The guy is a star. All right, he can pull up some amazing things. He can put his energy into it. He can give a lot of attitude that I feel like Lightning McQueen needs. That's like his whole thing. He's the bad boys of the Pixar movies, and he's just like, yeah, I whatever, it's cool. I'm having a good time with my buddy Mater. And that is the entire movie. The entire movie. You got me doing it now. The entire miniseries, but that's the whole thing. Because it starts off with Lightning going, gee, I don't know. Do I really want to hang out with Mater that much? And then his girlfriend's all like, yeah, you do. And he's like, yeah, I guess I do. And he goes his whole journey having a good time with Mater. And then at the end, the last episode, they bring it back and he's all like, boy, Mater, I can't wait for us to go to your sister's wedding. And then we just hang out for a bit. And then we take a plane ride back. And Mater's all like, yeah, I guess that's a good idea. Sure thing, Lightning. And then Lightning McQueen goes like, wow, it turns out it's all about spending time with your best friends and not leaving them at Chipotle after all. Hey, Mater, why don't we just take the scenic route back home? Hey, well, gee, Lightning, that'd be great. And that's the whole series. And it's like,
Craig
really?
brings this
Rich
up
takes the
every
scenic route back home
episode.
alone, though. Oh, shit.
What are we doing next week?
Something better. Happy Disney Plus Day!
Okay. Is there anything else that released on Disney Plus Day that we should cover?
There's so much. I
Did he
can't
just do
believe
an accent? Did you hear that?
Richard?
Yeah, he said, was there anything on Disney Plus that we should cover?
Oh, he's doing his Mater.
He's doing the Mater.
You have to do his Owen. Do your Owen. Do your Owen.
Who?
You.
Me? Wow.
No, tell them what to watch on Disney Plus today.
What do we watch? Wait, how do I do it, Owen Wilson? I'm like, anyway, I don't even know. It's like, hey guys, it's me, Owen Wilson.
It's a great Owen. What was released on Disney Plus Day?
What words were released on Disney Plus Day? I don't know.
You're supposed to say it.
I don't know what was.
Craig, I'm trying.
Cadet Callie.
It wasn't released on Disney Plus Day.
I don't know what it was.
But now we have to watch it.
No.
Yeah, we gotta do whatever you say first, and well,
I was thinking Thor: Love and Thunder or whatever the hell it was called, but no, sure.
Or
I guess.
Pinocchio. There's Pinocchio too.
We already watched Pinocchio. Oh, Pinocchio 2.
Yeah, Pinocchio too. I gotta see what happens when he's a real boy.
Yeah, what does that do? And he's just going to school, having a good time, maybe falls in love, raises a family.
That's a movie I'd pay to see.
And a couple little wooden boys of his own.
I mean, I think that Pinocchio was the only movie that didn't have a sequel back in. Actually, wait, did Snow White have a sequel?
I think Snow White actually did eventually have a sequel.
They all did at some point.
Yeah. Just not Pinocchio.
All right. Well, that's number one. Signing off. Good night and good
the
bless.
Fox and the Hound had a sequel.
What was that? The Fox and the Hound. Just the
Fox and the Hound too.
Craig's 2, and I'm leaving 2.
I'm the third one. I don't think the Sword of the Stone got another rehash. There's still time.
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the wish I wish tonight.
When